Right now at 10, UW La Crosse's new chancellor shares his hopes for the future.
And Path to Progress. The La Crosse County Board reviews plans to end homelessness by 2029.
Plus, we will meet our newest top-notch teacher.
Watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now at 10.
Good evening, everyone, and thanks for joining us for News 8 Now at 10. I'm Ken Kozarowski.
And I'm Emily Brown.
Winona police have lifted a shelter-in-place order and are searching for a man accused of assault. Winona County Emergency Management sent a shelter-in-place alert earlier tonight for the west end of Winona. A 7 o'clock Facebook post said it was a weather alert, but text alerts to residents said it was because of an armed suspect. Residents flooded the Facebook post with screenshots of alert messages they were getting. Several posts included an image of a Winona State alert that said there was an active shooter on or near campus. Around 8:20, Winona police said there was no active shooter in the area and the shelter-in-place was lifted. So police are now searching for 25-year-old Stig Uri, who is wanted for an assault. Police say he ran away south from Winona's 5th and Junction Streets around 5:30. Police say he's 6'2" with a facial piercing, and he was wearing ripped black jeans and a bright colored shirt. If you see Uri, call 911, but do not approach him.
New details on a La Crosse woman accused of human trafficking. 28-year-old Chantil Kibler is formally charged with 4 counts of human trafficking and 1 count each of false imprisonment, felony bail jumping, and possession of drug paraphernalia. According to the criminal complaint, the victim sold drugs for Kibler's boyfriend, Dre Broadnax, in Wausau, Wisconsin. After the victim lost some of Broadnax's money, he forced her to come to La Crosse. Kibler allegedly forced her to have sex with multiple men to, quote, earn his money back. After about a week, the victim was able to escape and filed a report with the police. Kibler is currently in jail on a $500,000 cash bond. The investigation is still ongoing. Kibler has another open case in La Crosse County for drug possession, according to online court records.
The 911 lines are currently down in Richland County. That's according to an official Facebook post. Now, if you live in Richland County and have an emergency at this time, you can call that number on your screen instead. 911 service was also down in Crawford County earlier today. That has since been restored. The cause of the disruption is unclear at this time.
Well, a decent start to our work week. It was sunny, warm during the majority of the afternoon, but then we did get a few showers up in the northern part of the region, Greg.
Yeah, we got showers. Even got a shower came through here briefly too, just about 6 p.m. too. But up to the north, they also had it too. So a typical July pattern. Give you a time lapse. All these cumulus clouds begin to build up in the afternoon, and then as you go throughout the day, you get a shower that comes through. You can see one there. And also you get sometimes, if it pops up right there, oh, we had a little bit of a spider show up on our camera there too for a little bit. But that's the thing that we've had today. We're going to see some of that tomorrow. But for the morning hours, we still could see some low clouds or fog out there. Then temperatures will climb up into the mid-70s by noon. So it's something to keep in mind of for both locations. Those normal areas outside the cities too could see that fog or low clouds once again burn off and then get up to the mid-70s. The rain chance is really late in the afternoon. Right now, just a few isolated showers out there, mainly east and south of La Crosse towards Sparta and Vokes Field. That'll continue for about another hour before they diminish. And overall, the one thing to notice is the temperatures lowering into the 50s to low 60s overnight. Is there some low clouds you start seeing forming there about 3 to 4 in normal areas, and that'll be one thing to keep in mind of. Otherwise, the clouds to the south, that's from the barrel that's coming up from the north too. Otherwise, we do have more stanches to go throughout Wednesday, but we also have a temperature change coming up towards the end. So if you're looking for the July heat and humidity, it's coming back.
All right. Thank you, Greg. On path and on target with important work ahead. That's the status for La Crosse County and City's collaborative plan to end homelessness. Pathways Home is a multi-agency effort aimed at bringing homelessness in La Crosse down to functional zero by 2029. That would mean the number of people experiencing homelessness never exceeds the city's capacity to get them help. At tonight's La Crosse County Board meeting, the project's leadership provided a 6-month progress report. Over that time, Pathways Home has established a housing connection process, launched a specialized county behavioral health unit, and gathered more reliable data on homelessness in the city. One common council member likes the progress she's seen so far.
I'm just really impressed with the degree of infrastructure and research and work that's been done, and I have really high hopes for the plan, getting our community to the place that we need to be little by little, and someday we'll get there. So
The project's major objectives for the rest of the year include creating a peer support plan and kicking off a community housing initiative.
18,500. That's how many passengers took a ride on Borealis trains in the first month of service, according to Amtrak Midwest. The Borealis trains made their debut in May, offering connecting rides from St. Paul to Chicago with new stops in La Crosse and Tomah. The Wisconsin Department of Transportation Secretary says the initial data is promising and reflects the hard work done to bring this service to the people of Wisconsin, Minnesota, and Illinois. The train makes 8 stops a day, and passengers can catch a train from La Crosse to Chicago daily at 2:16 p.m. Well, construction begins at the intersection of Wisconsin State Route 16 and County Highway M in West Salem. The Wisconsin Department of Transportation, the project will add new left turn lanes on Route 16, resurface County Highway M, and install new traffic lights. During construction, Route 16 will be reduced to 1 lane each way. County Road M will be closed for repaving. WisDOT expects the work to be completed by late August, weather permitting.
Well, last week, James Beebe took over as the new chancellor for UW-La Crosse. News 8 Now's Allison Fergit met with Chancellor Beebe today.
And while Beebe couldn't comment on the status of his predecessor, Joe Gao, he says he does have big plans for the future.
People have been very welcoming. It's been very nice. It's a beautiful town.
UW-La Crosse's newest chancellor is still getting to know the Coulee region.
The most important thing is to listen to folks, get to know, what's on the minds of individuals, what's on the minds of units, get to meet people.
He steps into the chancellor role during what's been called a difficult time for the university. In December, the UW Board of Regents fired former UWL Chancellor Joe Gao for appearing in online pornography. Beebe is hoping it doesn't distract from the university's goals.
I think stay focused on the job at hand, focus on the mission, and what are we here for? We're here for our students, to make sure that they are the center of all that we do.
Last month, the then interim chancellor Betsy Morgan said Gao damaged the university's reputation and hurt donations. It's something Beebe hopes to reverse.
I think to focus on what we do really well here, focusing on the positive things that UWL has done and will continue to do.
The Faculty Hearing Committee has still not released their decision on whether former Chancellor Gao should keep his tenure at the university. But when they do, Beebe can decide whether to recommend the UW Board of Regents fire his predecessor.
This is a personnel issue, so I really can't comment on that. It wouldn't be appropriate in my first week in particular to comment on things. So I would just say it will go through the process it needs to go through, and we'll see what happens.
Despite the ongoing controversy, Beebe is looking forward to a bright future at UWL.
What you have here is exceptional. You have very high quality academics. You have a budget that's balanced. You're in a very good university system, and you have folks that really care about the institution. You've got all the right ingredients.
Beebe says it's been a hard time for higher education. UWL was one of only 3 UW system schools with a balanced budget. Beebe says it's critical to keep that good momentum going.
Well, a workshop over at Viterbo helped build conflict management skills today. The Greater La Crosse Area Diversity Council, commonly called GLAD-C, hosted the 2-hour event. The workshop focused on navigating conflict, understanding power dynamics, and overcoming cultural barriers. GLAD-C's executive director says the goal is to help workplaces create a culture of inclusion.
The Greater La Crosse Area Diversity Council is here to make sure that it's providing the services so that the local organizations can learn more about diversity, equity, and inclusion, and then create a culture of inclusion within the workplaces.
GLAD-C says today's event was perfect for leaders, managers, and anyone looking to promote diversity and inclusion in the workplace. The organization's annual conference is set for October 24th.
A perfect blend of patience and energy.
We'll be heading out to Winona for our latest top-notch teacher right after this.
Come into comfort during the International Furniture 4th of July sales event. Get 40% off all Norwalk Furniture special orders and up to 50% off select floor samples. The Tri-State's largest Norwalk Furniture showroom is at International Furniture, I-90 Exit 2, La Crosse.
I'm Tammy Baldwin, and I approve this message.
How much I weigh is nobody's business.
But Eric Hovde wants to make it his.
Eric Hovde thinks that if you're overweight, insurance companies should charge you more.
There should be consequences to those personal choices. Fine, you want to do that? Your health care is going to cost more.
How insulting is that?
Hovde would increase healthcare costs for 1 out of every 3 people in Wisconsin.
Eric Hovde, what the hell is wrong with this guy?
Ever wonder why most window replacements fail? It's the installation process. Hi, I'm Steve from ClearChoice. Many companies rush through installations using the caulk and walk methods. They pop the old windows out, slap the new ones in, add a few screws and smears of caulk, then hurry on to the next job. Your window ends up barely hanging on. At ClearChoice, our Weather Guardian installation process ensures your windows are secure and airtight. Don't compromise on quality. Choose ClearChoice Window and Home Solutions for windows that stand the test of time.
Come into comfort during the International Furniture 4th of July sales event. Get 40% off all Norwalk Furniture special orders and up to 50% off select floor samples. The Tri-State's largest Norwalk Furniture showroom is at International Furniture, I-90 Exit 2, La Crosse.
Top Notch Teacher is sponsored by Viterbo University and Dahl Honda.
We continue our monthly Top Notch Teacher segment with a visit to a Winona Elementary School, where one second grade teacher's patience and energy lights up his classroom. Jefferson Elementary School teacher Kyle Martin was in for a surprise at a morning assembly.
The Top Notch Teacher Award goes to Mr. Martin. Come on down, Mr. Martin.
And if the applause is anything to go by,
everyone loves Mr. Martin.
Martin has taught second grade at Jefferson for 9 years. He's basically been destined to teach.
My mom taught PE and my dad was a drafting and a woods teacher, and spent a majority of my life in elementary school and in the high school.
Whether he's in his classroom or coaching varsity boys basketball at Winona Senior, making connections is the name of his game.
Building relationships, having a place where my second graders feel safe, they feel heard, they feel listened to. A love of learning is something I try to inspire.
Something his colleagues say he inspires every day.
He's the guy that, you know, they see in the hallway and they want to tell him about something cool that happened, or they want to give him a high five.
Those kiddos that might be struggling a little bit, if they go to Mr. Martin and get their hug, they are much better, smiling and having a great day.
And his students agree.
Doing math, seeing him, and giving him hugs. And he gives us popcorn every single Friday. He taught me how to play basketball.
Those moments stick with those kids as they grow up. Even after 9 years, Martin says he'll have past students come right up to him.
That means a lot to me, that they remember me, they remember some things we have done. Oftentimes they'll remember things that I kind of forgot, so it's a good conversation.
It's a reminder that each day of school, his approach can make a difference.
It's watching a student go through something hard and having that success and the smile on their face, learning new things and knowing that they can do things and they can change the world if they want to.
And if you have a teacher you'd like to nominate, just head to news8000.com. Our left-hand menu screen has a top-notch teacher option if you hover over the Features tab. Well, deadly temperatures are sweeping much of the western U.S. We'll tell you everything you need to know about the West Coast heat wave just ahead.
And we might have a little bit of morning fog, patchy fog, or even some low clouds, but we got some storms tomorrow, but maybe not quite as much as Monday. We'll break down what that looks like, what the temperatures look like, and more importantly, we're going to have some heat coming later this weekend. That all coming up on your First Warn Weather Update after the break.
We need Katrina Shanklin in Congress.
She'll fight to restore women's rights to make our own healthcare decisions.
She'll use her experience to stop a national abortion ban.
And Katrina will protect our reproductive freedoms. I'm Katrina Shanklin, and I approve this message.
Improving your home, improving your life with new windows. If you are tired of old windows that don't open or close properly, that are drafty and cold, that are rotting and falling apart, your life can be better. Enjoy comfort, convenience, and peace of mind with new windows. Feel good when your home looks great inside and out. Call or visit the board store for a prompt free estimate. Get more for less today and every day. The Board Store, 524 Copeland, La Crosse.
Do you know where your money's going? Ultra's online and mobile banking gives you instant access to your accounts and makes managing your finances easy. Halfway around the world or at your local neighborhood shop. No need to visit a branch to deposit checks, transfer money, or open new accounts. All of those and more are available right at your fingertips. Check your spending, make loan payments, and send money to your friends and family. Convenient banking that gives you control of your finances. Ultra Federal Credit Union, helping you live your best life.
At Taco John's, we believe a better Taco Tuesday starts with better tacos. That means using 100% North American beef, cooking shells in-house daily, and a deal that makes you say, how are these only $1.29? Taco Tuesday is every Tuesday at Taco John's.
Where there's a flooded basement, musty crawl space, or wood rot, there's an answer. American Waterworks. For more than 30 years, American Waterworks has been solving homeowners' toughest waterproofing problems. Schedule your free inspection and estimate today.
I'm sure it's got to be frustrating for somebody to show up at their hearing place and they're closed, or maybe they can't get in for a while. Even if you didn't get your hearing aids with us, we'd be happy to take a look at them. We service and repair many different makes and models of hearing aids.
If your hearing aid is still under warranty, we can do some warranty work for you there, even if you didn't get them from us.
If you are looking for a new hearing center, we've been here for a long time and we take all insurances.
Better Hearing Center on Alaska, next to St. Pat's Church.
When my family's water was contaminated, Katrina Shanklin got to work. She worked with the governor and fixed the problem. My family can now drink our water thanks to her. I'm really grateful for that.
I'm Katrina Shanklin, and I approve this message.
Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions, your choice for quality, affordable windows, installed by our experienced team. Contact us or stop into our showroom today for your free estimate.
Thank you for watching News 8 Now. Expect more.
Well, the scorching temperatures have turned deadly out west as firefighters struggle to battle dozens of wildfires.
CBS's Carter Evans reports on the heat that's smashing records across the country.
An explosive wildfire continues to burn out of control in Santa Barbara County. It's already ravaged more than 20,000 acres, and the flames are now threatening Michael Jackson's famous Neverland Ranch, coming within a mile of the pop star's former estate. Meanwhile, in Northern California, 13 hikers missing during a forest fire were found by deputies earlier today. In southern Utah, this fire doubled in size in less than 24 hours, making it difficult to fight as it bared down on the tiny town of Marysvale.
Pretty scary how it went from 5,000 acres and here we are, we're already over 10,000 acres.
The extreme heat is also breaking records. It was 120 degrees in Las Vegas on Sunday. That's the hottest day ever recorded, and it's sending people to the emergency room.
We call it our pavement burn season.
When it gets this hot, pavement and other surfaces get even hotter, and doctors say that can cause severe burns.
163 degrees. How long does it take for someone to get burned when the pavement's that hot?
Just a few seconds, you can get a second-degree burn from that, and in a few minutes, you can get a third-degree burn. So it doesn't take very long at all.
In Phoenix, there's been an 84% increase in possible heat-related deaths so far this year. And in California's Death Valley, a motorcyclist died from heat exposure over the weekend. But despite the dangers, visitors turned out to experience the valley's 129 degrees on Sunday.
It's definitely shocking. I don't know how anything can survive out here.
About half the patients being treated at the burn unit at University Medical Center are there because of pavement burns, and tourists have to be really careful out here. It's about 113 degrees in the shade right now, but lean against this post, that's 141 degrees. Carter Evans, CBS News, Las Vegas.
Well, scorching temperatures indeed out there. Not nearly the same in the western Wisconsin area here. Quite lucky, but a couple of showers made their way through the region. Greg, any chance more showers on the way later this week?
Yeah, we still got that pattern that's going on with this northwest flow. Really, if you look overall, the ridge out to the west that really has supplanted the heat dome out there brings a jet up to the north, and then we get this northwest flow, and you get these little waves that kind of go across and then dig south. They provide at least a chance for showers and thunderstorms, keep us somewhat cool or at least seasonable and prevent that from getting too hot, but we just can't go at a 7-day dry stretch. So we still got a couple more of this coming upstream that's going to impact us, along with Beryl that's going to be coming up and influencing somewhat of our weather over the next couple days. So really, we still got some patchy fog out there. The similar areas or typical areas, you're going to see that. Low clouds for the morning too. There will be fewer storms, I think, tomorrow, especially tomorrow afternoon and evening, than we saw today. And I think we'll see a little bit of an uptick in the coverage come Wednesday, but then dry and a different change coming up for Thursday and Friday, and we're going to get a little taste of the heat and humidity come later in the work week towards the weekend. But for tonight, it's really going to be some of this low cloud development. You'll see kind of throughout the area. This cloud cover down there, that's high clouds that are coming up from the barrel that's beginning to lift northeast quite quickly. Otherwise, we're just going to see that as you wake up, you can see some of this patches of areas of low clouds, could be fog. A lot of areas will probably just low clouds. So visibility maybe down to 4 to 5. You could see pockets deep lower than that. Otherwise, mid-50s to low 60s as you wake up. Otherwise, tomorrow we're going to see the cloud cover kind of increase to the south. This is high clouds, so it may keep that shower and thunderstorm chance a little bit less. Temperature still getting up close to the 80s or low 80s. Up to the north, probably see a little bit warmer conditions with less clouds, but we do have a little weak system that could provide a shower or storm come the afternoon time, just a little bit, not as much we saw today, and that could then kind of sag southward towards maybe the evening commute, but still overall the coverage should be far less, but we might see more high and mid clouds for a lot more of the areas tomorrow. So that'll be the difference going on. That'll extend into the evening hour, the cloud cover, as Beryl really begins to push up into Indiana, into Michigan quite quickly. So we're going to see impacts from this, but mainly just cloud cover as the precipitation stays to the south. And here's that little system that comes Wednesday. Kind of gets dragged down by Beryl into the western area, and that could provide another uptick in showers come Wednesday afternoon and evening. That may look more like we had the showers and thunderstorms today, so a little bit better coverage. Unfortunately, with this pattern, there is a little bit of smoke up to the north. Now, this doesn't come down to Wednesday, and this is a loft smoke, but we are seeing that pattern where a lot of the forest fires in western Canada are coming down south. They've seen in the Dakotas and northern Minnesota, so we might see a little bit more haze come later on. And we mentioned the change coming next week. The pattern's going to come change. We're going to see the temperatures climb back up. But for tonight, maybe a patchy fog. There's maybe a shower still out there. Otherwise, mid-50s to low 60s. Then tomorrow, less shower and thunderstorm, maybe some more high clouds, maybe a shower or storm up to the north later. Pretty seasonable conditions, mid to low 80s. And as we go on to Wednesday, a better chance, just slight better chance for seeing a shower or storm Wednesday. Thursday and Friday dry, but then the pattern begins to change and we get a little bit of a taste of that heat dome out to the west for the weekend as long as the humidity comes up. So that will feel more muggy for at least 2 to 3 days, and then maybe we'll come back down too. So
it's definitely starting to feel like summer. Last week it was a little cooler, chilly, had to wear the sweaters.
Well, climatologically, this is the warmest period of the season now for like the next couple weeks until we start falling back in early August.
All right. Thank you, Greg. Coming up next in sports, the Loggers looking for their first win of the second half tonight out in Rochester, plus 30 runs, 24 hits, and 10 errors. Highlights from a Legion marathon at Copeland Park. Jacob is next.
News 8 Now Sports is brought to you by Ho-Chunk Gaming Wisconsin, with 6 locations of fun.
Maxwell White celebrates servicing the La Crosse Coulee region for 30 years. Much has changed, but not our commitment to you, providing local, honest, and quality plumbing repairs and solutions. That's Maxwell White, plumbing done right.
The phone rang, and she said, "Mom, we're gonna lose the baby." Doctors knew that Amanda's baby had no chance of surviving.
And because of the extreme abortion ban in her state, we were also about to lose her. Doctors were not allowed to help her until she was almost dying.
We have always been conservative.
But we feel a national abortion ban would be devastating for all families.
Get an 11% rebate at Menards. Explore our lighting showroom and check out our selection of over 50 in-stock Patriot Lighting ceiling fans. They help save on energy costs year-round while making your space comfortable. This Patriot Lighting 44-inch Minerva ceiling fan is $59.98 after rebate. Or get this Carlisle LED ceiling fan for $79.99 after 11% rebate at Menards. #1 in customer satisfaction among home improvement retailers, according to J.D. Power.
Save big money at Menards.
Wow, Forest Berry Fudge is amazing. This is melting in my mouth.
Dill pickle? Whoa, that's actually good.
Holy fudge. This is the best thing ever.
Expressions brought to you by Valley Fudge and Candy. Find us in Coon Valley, Wisconsin, or order online today.
Founded on hard work, dedication, respect, and integrity, we at Maxwell White understand the importance of home comfort. Maxwell White strives to provide our customers with a positive experience every time. Maxwell White, plumbing done right.
Covering all of the exciting action from your community, here's News 8 Now Sports.
Well, over the weekend, some of our area teams were going head-to-head for the Viroqua Legion Baseball Tournament crown. The Viroqua 138ers would go on to win the tournament, but now that it's over, it was time for Legion softball to take center stage at the Park Bowl. All right, let's go there. Viroqua Post 138 going up against Westby Coon Valley. Pick it up in the second inning. Westby already with an early lead. Kylie Molidal steps in and she lines one out to left field. That gets down as she is in with a stand-up double. Then after a sac bunt, Ava Berg steps in. Ground ball to third. Berg going to be safe on the play. Run comes in to score. Westby goes up by 5. Viroqua trying to mount a comeback. 2 runners on for Allie Olson. She lines one over the head of the third baseman. Both runners come in to score. Viroqua cuts the deficit to 3. But in the 5th inning, Westby is going to add some insurance coming up here. Runner on second, and Lauren McDowell goes back up the middle. 1 run comes in to score, and Westby would run away with it. 8-3, the final. And on the baseball side, Post 52 hosting Arcadia Post 17 will begin this highlight with a bang. Courtesy of the bat of Connor Wellsine. That ball is absolutely smashed to right field. That makes the Arcadia deficit just 3. But Post 52 would get that run back in the bottom of the 6th. Cal Hargrove ropes one back up the gut to make it 13-9 lacrosse. But the visiting bats of Post 17 delivered in the clutch. Ryan Gardo down to the last strike of the game, he steps in. That single to right brings in 2 and ties things up. So we go to extras. Post 52 walked Wellsine to get to Maverick Draskowski, and he brings in another. So Post 52 needs 1 to tie. Kobe Safran coming up now. He's going to drop down a bunt with a man on third. That'll do the trick. We even us up again. I tell you, this might have been the craziest game of the year, but here in the 9th inning, it is Gardo again. Arcadia scores 2 touchdowns, 2 extra points, and a safety. Win this one by 2. Post 52 would go on to win game 2, 3-1. All right, Loggers in action tonight in Rochester, looking to snap a 4-game losing streak, and this will not help that cause. First inning, and Maddie Thomas gives us one a ride out there to the apartments with the bases juiced. Honkers go up 4-0. Lacrosse would cut the deficit in half in the 4th. Ryan Kucherak sits on the breaking ball, and he sends out a big fly of his own. That makes it 6-2 Rochester. In the 7th, Derek Mitchell, he is going to rip a double, and that will score 2 more. But that would be all for the Loggers offense. They could muster as they fall 6-4. Twins looking to keep their dominance over the White Sox going tonight here. Top 1, Trevor Larnick with a moonshot to right. It's got enough carry on it to fly out of there. Minnesota then finds themselves down 3 coming up here in the 7th before Brooks Lee comes through with a knock to score Byron Buxton and make it 5-3 Chicago. And 2 batters later, it is Matt Wallner, and don't blink or else you might miss this one leaving the yard. An absolute missile from the Minnesota left fielder knots this one up at 5. 2 batters after him, Carlos Correa with a full count. Yeah, no need to chase that one. This one got to extras, still was there last I checked, tied at 6 in the 11th. And some news in the world of golf today. The PGA of America named Keegan Bradley as the captain of the 2025 U.S. Ryder Cup team. Now, this comes as a bit of a surprise, as Bradley will be the youngest captain since Arnold Palmer back in 1963. Tiger Woods' name was out there in consideration as well. The move comes a year after Bradley was controversially left off the team as a player. The U.S. will look to rebound after a 5-point loss to the Europeans in 2023. What a day of action, guys.
Yeah, I can honestly say I never saw a Legion score like that.
Oh my gosh,
in the few years I was doing sports.
I felt so bad leaving so many plays out. There was so much scoring. My head was whipping, the camera was going. It was a lot of fun though.
I bet you. That's a busy night at the ballpark for you.
Yes, it was fun though. Love this time of the year. Let's get more games going, right?
That's right.
Awesome.
Thank you, Jacob.
Okay, we've got National Freezer Pop Day right after this.
I'm Eric Hovde. I approve this message. Our Constitution has given us more rights, freedoms, and prosperity than any country in history. Every 4th of July, we come together to celebrate those freedoms. But right now, we're a divided nation. We have to stop putting on the blue jersey or red jersey. Instead, put on the red, white, and blue jersey. Come together and get things done. I'm proud to be an American.
The
feet have a really big impact on how the rest of the body moves. The knees, the hips, the lower back especially. If the foot isn't properly aligned, all of these joints are going to function incorrectly. That results in a lot of muscle tension and chronic pain. What I really like about the Good Feet system is that the right arch supports can put the foot in its proper alignment, so all the joints up the rest of the body will be aligned properly as well. And when the body's aligned, we can reduce the risk of injury and chronic pain.
Hip, knee, or back pain? See if Arch Supports can help you at the Good Feet store.
Taco John's has always believed potato olays are the best potatoes on the planet. Now we guarantee it. We guarantee crispy on all outsides, soft on the inside potatoes. We give them a perfect sprinkling of our secret spice blend. And now we even guarantee your order of potato olays is served as hot and crispy as the ones in this commercial. Or we'll replace them on the spot. Let's see if French fry guaranteed that. Potato olays, hot, fresh, and crispy. Guaranteed. Only at Taco John's. Bigger, bolder, better.
I'm coming to you live from Wisconsin, where the Wisconsin Lottery's newest scratch game is taking over. Let me tell you, this is big. Are you getting this? It's Winning Streak, a brand new $10 scratch game. Match any of your numbers to winning numbers or reveal 3 identical numbers in a row. You could win up to $100,000. So cool. Now available at Wisconsin Lottery retailers.
Everyone deserves the fastest, most reliable internet speeds, regardless of where they live. That's why Spectrum offers the fastest speeds in more neighborhoods than any other provider.
Switch to Spectrum Internet for only $49.99 a month. Call 1-833-376-4999.
With Spectrum Internet, you can power all of your devices to enjoy streaming, video chatting, and gaming. I rely on Spectrum Internet. You should too. Call now.
You expect more, so thank you for watching News 8 Now.
Well, today was National Freezer Pop Day, something pretty much everyone can possibly get behind.
Yeah, with the record-breaking heat we felt across the country, freezer pops definitely could bring some relief. Celebrate July 8th by grabbing one of these 60-plus-year-old treats and chill out for a bit. Whether you're by the pool or at a sporting event, you can enjoy this portable treat anywhere and post your favorite flavors on social media using the hashtag National Freezer Pop Day. You can celebrate tomorrow too by the pool.
Okay, because I was going to say you have like an hour, so get those freezer pops
to get
out.
them in. But like, I don't even remember them being flavors. There's like the red one, the blue one, the green one. It's not really a flavor.
No, it's just
hashtag green.
Cold relief.
Right.
That's it.
What was your favorite one?
Red.
Red,
for
yeah.
Sure.
I liked red. I liked red or green. Hashtag red or green. National Freezer Pop Day. Okay, Greg will have one final look at your forecast when we come back.
Your child's confidence stems from learning and seeing clearly. At Shopko Optical, our professional team will help your child start their journey of confidence by providing quality eye care in a warm and comfortable environment. Schedule their back-to-school exam at shopko.com.
Transform your home's exterior and boost curb appeal with River Valley Remodelers Next Generation Siding. Ascend Composite Cladding combines the look of real wood with superior performance, offering durability, energy efficiency, and foam backing. This first-of-its-kind solution ensures beauty, performance, and easy installation. For every siding job booked now until July 31st, we'll be donating $500 to the ORA Bike Playground Project right here in West Salem. River Valley Remodelers. Improve your home, build our community.
At Sealands Carpetland, we know how hard your family can be in your home. Relax. We're more than just a flooring store. We're your partners that can create a home. Last a lifetime. Our flooring from Sealands is perfect for muddy feet
and
waterborne fights. Sealands Carpetland in Coon Valley. Let us help you find the perfect flooring because our #1 priority is you. Stop in today.
When we at Riverbank made our new youth savings account, we wanted to learn more about how kids thought about money. So we went right to the source. Our first question was, how much money do your parents spend in a year?
$16.
Okay.
25. More than 100. 105. 3,000. A lot.
Riverbank, local banking made simple.
Improving your home, improving your life with a better bathroom. In just a day or two, you can enjoy a wonderful new tub or shower that is attractive, easy to care for, and safe. New fixtures, shelves for storage, and grab bars for safety. Be safe, be happy, enjoy bathing again. Be even happier with everything new. Comfort Height toilet, vanity, sink, faucet, mirror, light, and new flooring. Call or visit the board store for a prompt free estimate. Get more for less today and every day.
Everyone's vision needs are unique. At Shopko Optical, our caring team of professionals will work with you to ensure your vision is at its best. Shopko Optical can help you experience every detail, color, and breathtaking sight in clarity.
All right, we could see a little bit of fog, low clouds, the normal areas that you might see near rivers, something to keep in mind of. Otherwise, temperatures in the 80s. We're going to have showers potentially, and we'll see you guys tomorrow.